Hello, hello, and gather around. This is Ancient Domains of Mystery Pony Mod, main 6 victories, where we win at Ancient Domains of Mystery with caricatures of all 6 main characters from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Do we need Cure Poison? I don't think so. Alright, quick status update. We are, not really update, more like review. We're testing out this awesome mace we have now, Adamantine Mace of Might. That was a really cool birthday present this year. Ow, someone's throwing spears at me. Let's review our quest. We're supposed to find the animated forest and venture across it. I suspect that a lot of this episode, I don't think I got wounded, but I'm going to try first aid anyway. A lot of this episode is going to be, wow, that's a lot of stuff. I like arrows. Arrows are wonderful. Is going to be kind of building ourselves up to prepare for either the forest or the pyramid, actually. The mysterious pyramid that we got. Ooh, let's quick review this. Actually, you probably have seen this more recently than I have. Heroine, I'm waiting for you. Visit my palace. Come as soon as possible. Rehetep. Who is this from? And why do they speak in all caps in the royal Canterlot voice? Caps. So, I'm constantly changing my audio levels. I have no idea at all if it's really good right now, really bad right now, what it's going to be next time, what it was last time. Eventually, I'm going to find something I think I really like that sounds better than the others. I'm going to write down, or hopefully will have written down, what I had it set to at that time. And so I can kind of go through all my system settings and just make sure it's set to those settings. I've got a dial on my actual microphone that says gain. I've got, of course, the Windows settings for any amplification that it does. Uh-oh. Hey, that's a thing, guys. You sense imminent danger. This means that an especially difficult, or as they say, out of depth, perhaps, creature has been spawned or summoned or something here on this level. Slow poison. No. Oh, and here's another thing. I have invisibility, which is pretty handy for getting past the forest, but it's not, I don't know. We'll talk about it when I get there, but it's not my absolute definite preferred method, though it's incredibly handy to have, and I'm so happy that I've got it. This might be, wow, that's kind of funny. Twilight and Twilight. Maybe I could make doppelganger corpses look like, no, the corpses don't look special. And I don't think I can ID them. But I was just thinking of making them as a changeling. So, a lot of the things I wanted to talk about involved, another cat. Had to do with the most recent episode of, now the second most recent episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. My third favorite cartoon show of all time. Behind only, what were they? Recess, which is absolutely wonderful and has great social-political like undertones. And I think it was Batman the Animated Series was my other decidedly great cartoon. If I open up that door, there's a chance the cat's going to take the door's square, and I will have no recourse but to kill a cat. Even turning invisible probably won't make the cats actually wander away. So, I will slow down this cat in this room first. Ooh, that might be good. Strength +2, okay. So let's slow him down. There it is. Wow, really? Oh, nice. I can't remember if I locked this door or not. Okay, I couldn't have. Keep on coward tactics until this other bloody kitty comes into the room here. Come on. Hey, kitty. What gives, cat? What gives? Seriously. I hope you went and got yourself killed on something. I really do. How far away can I see? I can see to the stairs right now. Aha. Okay, so as we were saying, let's just burn this guy. The Cutie Mark Crusaders. They have their cutie marks. And here's one of the things I wanted to say. There were plenty of instances of speculation about how they were going to get their marks, if they were going to get their marks, and what the marks actually were going to be when it actually, finally, happened. And they were about what you would expect and hope for, you know, like a musical symbol for Sweetie Belle, a scooter or something for Scootaloo, whatever, an apple of some sort for Apple Bloom. And there were a few, you know, like smarter ideas, you know, more creative ideas about what they could be. But they all kind of just had this, yeah, that's pretty much what we expect, kind of a flow to it, a kind of a feeling to it. Similar, and this is kind of my point, similar to how with, ow, for heaven's sakes, similar to how, I'm just getting whacked by these random rocks being thrown. Oh, well, alright, that explains it. Similar to how in Team Fortress 2, when you knew there was going to be all these meet thas for everyone, meet the pyro, meet the medic, and most of them hadn't come out yet. Let's say half of them hadn't come out yet. You would have random YouTube videos which were a sort of fan take on what it would be. And sometimes they were really good for a fan video. And I think I just almost used up my arrow of slang. Just out of a habit of shooting arrows at things running away. Speaking of which, I should actually kind of attack with arrows more often, just to get that practiced. Of course, if the alternative is a whip, a mace that I want to practice as well, maybe I shouldn't worry too much. So that stone giant was probably the giant the creature we were looking forward to fight, the one that was out of depth. So I'm glad that's taken care of. I'm glad that's all it was. I could have taken probably some more damage from those stones, so I'm going to chalk it up to being a little lucky. This battle axe looks pretty cool. Possibly mithril. I think it's mithril. Ow. Hey. Burn him and kill him. So you had these Team Fortress 2 videos that were great and they were fan-made, but they were all, they kind of had that feeling of fan-made as well. That feeling of, yeah, that's pretty much how I'd expect, like, the spy to be introduced. He's so spy-y. Or, you know, that's how I'd expect the, That's how I'd expect the medic to be. You know, he's kind of a crazy doctor guy. Yep, that's really medic-y. And I think Pyro, there was a couple good examples there too, maybe, I don't know. But the thing is, when it finally did happen, and the next, you know, Meet the video came out for Team Fortress 2, it was better than we could have guessed. It was better than we could have imagined. I'm shaking my hands around here and taking them away from the keyboard. Should I try out this battle axe? I don't think so, because yeah, it could be cursed. Not worth it right now. More cats. More bleeding cats. Pardon my language if I'm talking to anyone in a country where blood, bleeding, bloody is like really coarse language, because being an American, as you've probably guessed I am, causes me to think it actually kind of quaint and harmless to say bloody, you know? It's up there with like, crappy? You know? Something that's vaguely coarse language if you were a 12-year-old, perhaps. I remember being told when I was a little kid to not say crap. But to me, that's what it just sounds like. It's just barely whatever. So anyway, these cats are bloody. Bloody cats. Deal with it. I'm also well aware... Oh, nice. Maces and Flails got upped to level 3. What are we looking at right now? Maces, Flails. +2 to hit, +1 to damage, +0 to DV. Ah, delicious. So, in the same way that the TF2 videos ended up being really great in the end, very professional, so well made, and the story, the plot, the way they actually told the background or style of this character was was phenomenal. It wasn't stereotypical for the most part. It was interesting. It was engaging. It was new. It was fresh feeling. It was everything we wanted. And I actually don't want to get this guy to get a free hit on me. Or that guy, really. Tarantula. Hola, tarantula. Matar. So now we have the Cutie Mark Crusaders getting their cutie marks. Oh, what's my status here? What am I? I'm hungry. Oh. Well, let's eat something. An iron ration. Delicious. Wonderful. And when it finally came to be, it was that same level. In my mind, I know, your mileage may vary. I won't understand a single reason as to how your mileage varies, because it was a wonderful episode and I loved it, and everyone else should love it, because that's how watching TV works, is everyone always has the same opinions as you did of any given episode. But I loved it. I thought it was totally different than what it could have been, which would have been more boring and stereotypical. And here now is one of the reasons I loved it. I appreciate this episode because of what it somehow curses. Or more to the point, corruptions. That should be a swear word. Corruptions? Nah, not really. I appreciate that this episode retroactively, somehow, magically, improves every other episode with the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Oh, hi. I'll eat that. I get the feeling I can't actually see very far. Yeah, we'll find another torch. This will help me identify threats from further distances, etc. So every other Cutie Mark episode now rings more true, or rings more powerfully. Why am I approaching this guy? I'm going to die if... There we go. They do eventually get their marks, and now all these other episodes are somehow not in vain, if that makes sense. Their struggles had meaning the whole time. Food to eat. But if I eat any more, I'll actually get satiated and slow down and get some, disadvantages. Cool, I'm actually killing things now. I think it's mostly my weapon, and it's not just me leveling up because I've been so weak for so long that every little thing gets these nice little pot shots on me. So this is nice. I appreciate this. But one of these days, one of these moments, this is just going to eat into my hit points, and I'll scamper and panic and run away. Oh, nice stuff. Okay, this guy might disarm me. Actually, this is super risky, because that carrion crawler, I think, paralyzes. So there we go. Perfect. That ring mail might be worth it, because I still have this lame robe. I'm burdened, somewhat surprisingly. So let's pick up some stuff to shell at a shop. Shell at a shop. Short sword. Sounds wonderful. And get down there. Sell some stuff. Identify some stuff. Stupid cat. Oh, I do have darkness. That still probably wouldn't have helped. So yeah. I feel like I need to go back and watch the Cutie Mark Crusader episodes, because their struggles take on a whole new importance. And let me kind of explain why. Where am I? I'm going the right way. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Someone said in some podcast or something that, oh cool, it's like their struggle in just searching for their cutie marks was their enemy the whole time. And that rang so untrue to me. It wasn't their enemy. It was like destiny, in a way, that this would be... Ow, fudge nuggets. Alright, you're going down. See, I knew it couldn't last. A couple more things I could sell. Oops. Oh well, I'm eating a fortune cookie, I guess. They say that kicking stairs helps to train your strength. Believe it, kids. And do drugs too, why don't you? Might as well. If you're going to be kicking stairs, I mean. Okay, so let's drop everything on the altar. But yeah, it wasn't their enemy. It wasn't. Because, in a way, all their struggles and attempts to find their cutie marks has been training them to help others find their cutie marks. Alright, we're going to drop... we want to find out what those are. And really, a lot of these weapons, I might as well equip them and just kind of compare. What I do know I want to drop are these C's. Let's drop that and that. The Fletchery set, I really doubt I'm ever going to use, and if I do need it, I can come back and buy it. There was a book, I think, that I really didn't need. Ooh, yeah, summon monsters, web, possibly some of these gems. Well, this is good for now. Wonderful, excellent. You can have all 3 of those. Yep, you can have all 10 of those. You might be curious as to why it says this. The shopkeeper seems to grow in confidence and power. This is just because I'm selling him an artifact. And I like to imagine that, well, I mean, for gameplay effects, they don't want you to be able to just sell him a bunch of super expensive artifacts, kill him, and take the artifacts back, sell them to someone else. It actually makes them, the shopkeeper, more powerful, more difficult to kill. Large hammer is pretty good. If I was more trained in hammers... Wait a minute, am I? Maces and flails. Okay, hammers are their own thing. That's under clubs. And no, I'm not trained in them. So that's going to be shop fodder or altar fodder. One of the two. Nope. Nothing at all special there. Saber. Nice saber. Really nice, actually. Ooh. Ooh. That might be comparable to the Mace of Might. The fact that it gives me +2 to... okay, nothing too special there. +2 to strength might actually make the damage improve about as much, so we'll compare them. Here's a good way to compare them. The heavy cudgel is nothing special. I mean, it's a nice cudgel. Would be maybe great if I was some sort of... who is it? A duelist that maybe... No, it has to be... It has to be... I'm thinking of that feat where you get a plus bonus to using weapons that are over 100 stones. Well, anyway, not important right now. Important thing right now is shop fodder. And probably finding something to sacrifice to my deity, because he or she or it has been so kind. Forgot about the armor. Let's put on the ring mail. It's probably going to be nothing special. Yeah, it's really not worth it. +1 to PV for all the negative benefits of those minuses and the more weight. I don't know, someone else might take a different call on that, but I don't think it's worth it. These shields, though, I have a good feeling about these shields. Try the small shield first. It's a crystalline shield, not as good, maybe more durable than my mithril shield, maybe. This large mithril shield, however... Can you guys hear the music okay? This is one of those kind of uncommon songs that it plays only in Dwarf Town as far as I know. Ooh. Shield's actually kind of a keeper. It starts out weird, but I really like the song overall. This section, certainly. Check that out. I'm actually equipping a tower shield there as Twilight Sparkle. I'm so bleeding proud of myself. Okay, so don't need that. Don't need that. These prices don't seem like they're as good as I would expect. I will also sell the crossbow. Sandals, Firebird. Ooh, actually, these sandals might be worth it. Oh, no, never mind. The other thing was a book, which I might actually keep to read. No, we'll come back. We'll read it later. Aw, that was just getting good. The Dwarven March. I already have a quest from him. Never mind. Darn it, come on. Let's see. What else is on the list? I'm still only level 13. How close am I to leveling up? Oops. That was the wrong button. Pretty close, I think. That sounds about... apples rotting. What else? Ooh, yeah. I've got some great potions that I kind of need to stash for safekeeping. There's herbs to eat. Let's eat some Morgia roots. One of those and 3 uncursed ones, just because... maybe. It's enough. It's plenty. Let's go collect more herbs. And I need to remember that I have invisibility. Hey, where's my weapon? I was about to trash talk this guy I was about to kill, and then I suddenly realized I don't actually have a weapon. Okay, before we compare weapons, swords is level 5, maces and flails only level 3, so we need to take that into account. So, here is my weapon. Oops, there we go. In normal tactics, 16 bonus to hit, 1d6 plus 9 damage. Alright, that is my Mace of Might. Did I get that right? 16 and 1d6 plus 9. 16, 1d6 plus 9. That was a girdle. Meanwhile, my adamantine saber. Okay. 16, 1d6 plus 11. Okay. That's a hard call. That's a really hard call. Because I know it gives me +2 to strength, which I'm pretty sure has other benefits as well. Namely, looking at my hit points and looking at the fact that I'm wounded, or at least less than full. Was that brought on by the might? Yes. Yes, there's a significant difference in my hit points. So, wow, that's actually way bigger than I expected. Just +2 to strength? Does it also give me +2 to other stuff? Toughness, 16. With this, can I just do this? Toughness, +2. Where am I getting that +2 from? It must be from this thing of might. Which is yet another reason to, yeah, it totally is. All right, answers questioned. We're using the adamantine mace of might. So, anyway, who wants to die first? Chunky. Coward tactics, step back, burning hands. On fire! So let's see. Oh, another thing. The Cutie Mark Crusaders get to keep their name, the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I really appreciate the fact that, I mean, seemingly, I hope I'm not looking into this too much, but it seems like not only are they going to help people get their cutie marks, for which they've kind of been trained, but their other special talent is helping people understand their cutie marks. I mean, that's totally what they did for Diamond Tiara, and which got them their cutie marks. So I really doubt it's only going to be strictly only helping fillies get cutie marks. Because honestly, while that's great and all, this story really sold itself to me by, oh, sweet diggity. All right, let's get down there and feed myself on some more of the... What the hey is wrong with this guy? He's like panicked, but he's also super hostile. I'm really surprised I didn't get disarmed there. So if I see more of that, I'll be just happy. These amazing little stories of, wow, this guy's tougher than I expected. Squish, squash, plunk, plorp. Oh, I've already forgotten who my first kill was. Or was I even ever paying attention to that? I suppose I can always just rewind it and, you know, look up the first video, if it's not the portion that went all black on me. Alright, up we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Kitty. We've got a spot over here we can probably deposit the cat. Oh wait, there's another cat in there, isn't there? Well, that's fine. Whatever. I get stuck in the webs. Oh, Zarquan. I probably have a wand of door creation. Yeah, right there. Yeah, we can't just let you live. Minding your own business in the corner. What is this? So there's a Halloween episode, I guess, of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Haven't seen it yet because, as I understand it, it was leaked, I guess. And that's okay. I could totally see it, but I'll wait. I don't know. There's probably not really a good reason to. So, how are we doing for experience? We're getting there. Quickling. Not sure if we've ever seen one of those yet in this playthrough. So if you're new to the game at all and wondering what in the world's going on, that was a little tiny creature that gets like a dozen or so moves each round. I'm not really worried here, but I just kind of want to line things up so that I get the most out of my next... Oh, there's a cat back there. I almost made a big mistake. There we go. I'm just waiting for this cat to like switch places with one of the monsters completely arbitrarily. And then I hit it, and I kill it, technically, and I get into... What the... Ooh, this might work. I'm flame resistant, right? Set me alight. Don't need that one. Ow, ow. Shoot. I'm actually losing stuff. And the cat behind me is not even getting wounded. So the Black Wizard summoned cats. That's what happened. And I don't really have a super great way to get rid of them because I'm not especially fire resistant, and I just lost some wonderful gloves that I was hoping to keep and give to my children. So we're gonna have to find some other way to deal with these kitties. Cats, why? Oh yeah, and I haven't been able to even get Morgia Root. So I'm going to turn invisible. So I can hopefully just kind of mind my own business here. Collecting some stuff. I'm just a little invisible elf. Hovering nearby the Morgia. Somehow these kitties are still able to bite and scratch me all over. I'm gonna die. I have a really bad feeling still about this character. I wouldn't be surprised if... And I know I'm probably jinxing myself. Or is that what I would be doing if I said I'm doing great and I'm gonna survive just fine and win the game? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna keep saying that I'm actually doomed and I'm not gonna win. Ah, you're the guy. You're the... Good night, Irene. Alright. Burn. Okay. That was pointless back there. Just checking to see if I can shoot a spell over this and hit that elf. If I destroy or lose anything. And it looked good, so let's try again. There we go. Frost. Oops. Nope, I got it right. Okay, good. Zarking cats. And a doppelganger. How am I even going to find a home for all of you? You know what I need? I need music. You can tame animals in this game if you're good with an instrument and you have an instrument. Neither of which is the case right now, I think. Yeah, nope. No harps, no mandolins, no tubas. I might just have to go to the tunnel or the pyramid right now, but it might be a bad idea. Really bad. I really wanted to practice here. I could go to the arena, but there's actually a small chance that you'll have to fight a cat in the arena. And unless you can teleport it out of the arena, or yourself, although I think that's a less useful idea, you have to end up killing a cat otherwise. There's a couple other clever ways to dodge it, and I'm kind of just debating it in my head. And by in my head, I mean totally out loud to you guys. I could make the cat invisible while I'm coming up with, stupid ideas. How many cats could I get to follow me before I'd be stuck in that room with cats surrounding me? Probably about 3, maybe? 4? Yeah, I really have no place for these cats. But anywhere else is dangerous. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave this joint entirely. We're going to turn invisible by reading a spellbook of invisibility, just so that I don't wear myself out on it quite as much. We're going to get to the entrance of this cave. We're going to go exploring. We're going to go look for other caves that might be really hoopy. You're not wandering back into that room, are you? Forget it. I should have gone the other way anyway. Yeah. Nice. Okay, sorry, I'm just thinking about other stuff. Let's get going. Very good, very good. Ooh, I could lead a cat onto that trap, and if they walk on it enough, they will actually turn into chaos beings. Specifically, what are they called? Writhing masses of primordial chaos. Which is a great way to say dead. Oh, this is actually kind of a really super ultra mega long way. So, there's a lot of, sometimes the gaming system that is particularly or commonly seen in RPGs, in which your character levels up, is it's sometimes given a flack because it's weird. Like, what does that really represent in real world terms? People don't level up. All right, let's go exploring. I was going to talk about that a little more and share some thoughts about how I found it interesting that you don't really ever see a game that's RPG-ish and doesn't have that kind of level up element. It's generally in there. I'd love to hear about some exceptions because deep down, I'm kind of bothered by the level up system, just in general. And I'd love to see a system that's more like those classic adventure games, King's Quest, Space Quest, where you just kind of adventure. And you are who you are, and you don't get amazingly better, but it tells a story in which you do get better. Just like you read a book and the characters in the book like change and grow and get better or worse or whatever happens and they change. The book never has to stop and say, okay, and now the character has gotten enough experience where they've leveled up and they get +2 to their punching power when they're punching the bad guy. No, that doesn't happen in books. It doesn't happen in adventure games. It happens in RPGs. And it's an elegant system, and I admit that. But anyway, that's a tale for another time. That's a story for another thing. Thank you for watching. Next time, we're going to find a cave. Maybe this cave right over there. What is that one? It's a mysterious cave, possibly ancient, but definitely a dungeon or a domain. Aha. That twilight sparkle. The princess, I keep saying princess because it's ironic to call her a princess because that's not what generally people my age use for language. Nor do they say pony, but that's why I say pony, because it's ironic, kind of, sort of. She's going to check it out next episode. Unless, of course, we walk in, discover it's incredibly difficult, and walk right back out again. Thanks for watching. I learned a little bit about how YouTube works, and I wouldn't normally be saying this. I wouldn't normally be saying like my videos if you like them, but apparently liking them actually improves the likelihood of other people finding the video, which is cool. So yeah, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.